Right, I think I'm live. Timer says 7 seconds, but that's not when it's starting. Obviously, tribute for the queen and everything. Rest in peace. That's still quite shocking. Like, obviously, she's nice. She was 96, but yeah, it just happened so suddenly. I found out during work. That's the thing about life, isn't it? Death is the certain thing. You never know when you're gone, when it's your time. We've got some AFL. I've had a mostly good week. I got my US visa approved, and I got my passport back in time to go on a day trip to Europe on Sunday. So, and we got AFL finals. So it's nice. It's nice times. Anyone that was expecting A4W tips, I apologise. I forgot. That's the reason. I forgot. That's it. That's all it was. I forgot. I didn't tip the first game because I forgot, but I tipped the rest of the games. I didn't do the video though. Hello, your average target frog. How are you doing? I said just call you Frog. I don't need to read out your name every single time. Right then. I've already had my breakfast, so I'm hoping for a good game, but I'm also hoping it's not too high scoring, because if it is, I might miss the ending. This game is touch and go. It will end very close to when I got to take the train to work. So we got some problems there. It's already starting late, so excited. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, although I expect a definite Melbourne victory. I did expect a definite Richmond victory last week, but that was at the Gabba, a bit different. In this case, I think the D's will have this, and the Lions don't play the G that well. Maybe better recently, but not that well. So I fully expect the D's to do well. Obviously, not the same D's as last year, but still, I think they're strong enough to definitely beat the Lions here. I'm not giving the Lions a chance. They're welcome to prove me wrong. I like both teams. So may the best team win. Let's go. Let's go. 16 seconds in. Not much has happened yet. I guess that shows you how far behind the stream is compared to me, and also how far you'll obviously the stream delay. You'll hear it like 20 seconds after I say it. Maybe I should have come to Australia during the finals, Looking at the empty seats, I would have gotten finals tickets at the G. Maybe not Geelong Collingwood. I think that was. There must have been some seats available for that one. Excuse me. But I mean, the two D's games, I would have at least gotten a level 3 ticket, I think. I don't know about prelims though. That's a different story. Behind. Okay. Well, Melbourne are winning. I'm hoping Mars gets here. I want to tell him the good news about my US visa. Are they chanting England or are they chanting a player's name? I kept hearing England there. I kept hearing England. Maybe I'm hearing things. Thoughts on the Queen's death? Yeah, it's quite the shock. I found out during work. Yeah, obviously she was 96, so obviously that's towards the end of anyone's life, apart from a few apart from a few who lived like so many more years somehow. But yeah, even though she was 96, it still came as a surprise. It's because I think it's mainly because she's been around for so long that you never. It's a lot of us. It's a whole lifetime, so like you never. Like when she actually goes, it's still kind of like still kind of hits you. But yeah, that's life, No matter who you are, we all end up dead at some point. I know that sounds very depressing, but it is what it is. We all end up in the same place. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Royals, but I never had a problem with the Queen, Always thought she was cool. Apparently she supports Arsenal. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard. The Arsenal team met the Queen a couple decades ago. But yeah, rest in peace. Hello VD, how you doing? Will it be the King's birthday holiday? I think the King is November born. The new King. Charles is, I think he's November. So there wouldn't be a King's birthday. I mean, there'd be a holiday, yeah. Oh, sorry, you said holiday. I thought you said will there be a King's birthday game. Sorry, I read that wrong. Sorry, Frog. My bad. I was just like, they can't play a King's birthday game. It's off season. Maybe in cricket they will. I had a personal problem with the Queen. Did I? So, oh, you mean like you'd question it if I did? I never had a problem with the Queen. It's mainly, well, let's not mention his name, but Prince A. But yeah, there we go. There's your first goal of the game. Oh yeah, Mask. Now that you're here. Well, this is my passport. My visa's approved, Mask. It was I went interview on Tuesday. US visa is approved, and my passport's already posted back to me. So it's been mostly a good week for me. The spammer is back. I see no spammer. I'm pretty sure I blocked Carnage. I know you're not referring to Carnage, but still. But yeah, there's no spammers in the chat though, so no. Oh, you're aware. Okay, never mind. My bad. Am I too quiet on my vlogs, by the way? I'm aware my streams are too quiet. Are my vlogs too quiet? On my visa approved video, I got one comment and it said, "You need to speak up." I'm just like, I've been vlogging all year. No one said I need to speak up. And now suddenly I need to speak up. I was very confused by that comment. Does anyone think the Lions will win this? I mean, I guess judging by my poll, some people do think they'll win. Probably Lions fans. I like the Lions a lot. I just don't think they'll win this game. You know, prove me wrong. You see, I'm caught in two minds here because I gotta get the train to work. It's times like this where I wish I could drive. Actually, I got to get the train to work, and this game could finish 10 minutes before, and that's if it's not high scoring. It could finish 10 minutes before I got to get my train. Then I got to run. If it's high scoring like Richmond Brisbane, then I would either watch the game, miss my train, and be late to work, or miss the end of the game and get my train. There's a dilemma. And this game started late, so we're going to have problems in the last quarter. All depends on how long these first 3 quarters are. How'd I get that visa? I got asked a lot of questions. But they approved it. The interviewer I had, he had like a supervisor as well. So there was 2 people there. There was 2 people. One was interviewing me. I mean, I think it was a supervisor anyway. The guy was interviewing me. There's a guy behind him sitting there. So like they were checking background information on me on a computer screen, and both of them were looking at it. So I guess I got approval from 2 people. Either that was or he was being supervised. I don't know. And I showed them my flight credit as well. I think that actually helped me quite a lot. Because like they weren't convinced on my finances. So I showed them like I got this flight credit. It's enough to cover. I mean, apparently it's enough to cover US and back twice. Based on the prices I saw. So, yeah. But yeah, I was very specific. I'm just like, I want to go to California next year. And I want to attend WrestleMania. I specifically said WrestleMania. I said a couple reasons. WrestleMania is one. I said 1.5 to 2 weeks because that's what I can afford. I can't afford to go on holiday for too long. And also, I get kind of homesick actually. After 2 weeks, I'm just like, I want to go home. So it's another point for Melbourne. Called in sick. Doesn't work the same where I work. I mean, you can call in sick, yeah, but like. I did work 10 hours, 10.5 hours yesterday. Well, including my break. Break was half an hour, so I worked 10 hours, exactly. So I could say, oh, I'm out of here after yesterday, but nah. Tomorrow's game is perfect. Tomorrow's game's 25 minutes earlier. I can easily watch the whole thing, even if it's like really long, like Richmond, Brisbane. It was your last day of school today. Was happy. That was a sneeze, excuse me. Was happy thinking you have a great day and wake up in the Queen. Oh, right, yeah. I think they'll be closing schools in the UK. Excuse me. So our in school years and out in England work differently. We do it September to June or July, and then August is our summer holiday. Obviously, you get Easter, Christmas, whatever, but yeah. But you guys, it's January to December, isn't it? So that's so when you got school holidays, I'm just like, oh yeah, Australia's different. For us, school just got back, and they might be off again. I think the Premier League. It's rumored that the Premier League is not happening this weekend. They're cancelling sports events, which I don't really agree with, to be honest. Obviously, it's a tragedy, but I don't think that means we have to like shut down sports. I think that's a little bit, especially considering like there's still a lot of people who have to go to work. Like it's not like everyone has a day off. People still have to work. Maybe not everyone, but a lot do. And then there's no sports to look forward to on the weekend. That just doesn't make sense to me. I get we're in mourning, but there are ways to remember people. Obviously, Shu, longest reigning monarch, very important. I get it, but to just cancel sports events, I don't agree with that. Ah, beautiful. 12 days I wouldn't refuse to work. My line of work doesn't stop. This country literally has to go to war for me to stop working. It's closed Christmas Day and Boxing Day. It just doesn't close apart from that. Even the Queen's Morning won't stop it. Melbourne on fire, yes. Well, I mean, I did expect them to beat the Lions, and so far they are doing that. I've actually got half my work uniform on. I just need to put my top on. You're very suspicious that we have the same job, walking 10 kilometers a day. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, yesterday was a big day for the company. They introduced like something new. That's why I worked a 10-hour shift, because like everyone was working overtime because there was a lot of problems with this new thing they introduced. It's the most chaotic day I've ever seen in that place. This is all Melbourne. This is just all Melbourne. This would be a goal as well. I said Melbourne would win, so there you go. He's not missing this. This isn't Fremantle in the first quarter. There you go. My Melbourne cap is not here. Did they just play Great Balls of Fire? How has my day been so far? My day's been fine. I mean, I woke up, had breakfast, and started streaming. Actually, no, I woke up. I had breakfast. No, wait. I woke up. I showered, then I had breakfast. Yes, and then I started streaming. Let's just pretend that message wasn't there. I'm not going to delete it. We should play Brisbane's first goal bingo. When will it happen? I predict second quarter, 5 minutes in. Yeah. Grass 10 says you feel bad for Pies fan going to the last game of the year. You seem confident, my friend. The Magpies at the MCG may not be easy. Then again, it is doable. It is possible. I don't think anyone thought the Giants would do it in 2019, so that was a prelim. So, you know. And this is a, well, I'd say weaker Collingwood team than 2019, but obviously they still made top four. They know how to win. That's the thing about them. Brown didn't hold that, but he's got it back, and Langdon behind. Not raining for MCG Elite. Third quarter, 13th minute. Well, the lad's not going to get a goal for that long, eh? I guess it's possible. But after what I saw Freo do last week, it looked like you were hopeless for the first half, and then you got 4 goals out of nowhere, so maybe the Lions will get a goal before half time. You know, my mum was so disappointed yesterday when she realised that the king would be Charles. It's because she, a lot of people like Princess Diana. So, if you like Diana, normally you don't like Charles, and now he's king. Because my mum loves the Queen, but as soon as she was sad about the Queen's death, and then she realised, wait a second, Charles is going to be king. She was so disappointed. How do new crownings work? This hasn't happened since the 50s. This is quite big, actually. It's quite huge. I want to know. I want to see this. I mean, I don't know when it's happening. It's probably October or something. But I assume there's going to be a ceremony. First in a lifetime, that. Could happen again as well with William as well later on. Maybe 20 years down the line. You don't know how you want 18 kilometres. Well, you know. Walking around a lot. What type of forklift is it as well? I mean, I guess you said walked, so That answers my question. The ones with the handles, not the ones you drive. I need to think sometimes before I ask questions. That is ginger beer. Not alcoholic, obviously. I wouldn't drink that before work. My word. Behind for Sparrow. At this rate, this is just going to be a training session for Melbourne in preparation for Geelong. I'm intrigued to see that prelim though. I'm assuming that's going to happen. Because after last year, how Melbourne completely smashed them. This year, Melbourne is still good, just not as good as last year. Geelong better than they were last year. Could be an interesting game. I don't know if you guys saw my community post, pick it almost. Qantas are introducing the world's longest flight in 2025. London to Sydney, or Sydney to London, whatever. World's longest flight, over 21 hours, something like that. Qantas are doing it in 2025. Maybe I should do that flight. Number behind for Melbourne. If this was a close game, this would have been frustrating for them, but it's not. Brisbane will get their first goal, second quarter, 2 minutes in. Okay, that could definitely happen. You drive counterbalance, regular one, you'd come to find if you fought or won. Okay. Was that touched or not? The Lions might have a goal. It's possible right now. Double deep reach forklift, which goes twice as high. I see. It was touched. No Lions goal, it's touched. Wow. That was one of the quickest reviews I've ever seen. Has there ever been a decision before the replay? I'm just curious. There's got to be a record for fastest decision on a score review. In real time, it looked like it was a goal. But in slow motion, or obviously when it stopped, you could see. But in real time, it looked like he touched it after the line. Am I excited for Collingwood Freo semi tomorrow? I am. I am very excited. I am hoping for a very good game. I'm so tired right now, Been working since Monday, and I'm working up to Saturday. Then on Sunday morning, I'm very early morning, I'm going on holiday for a day. Coming back at night. But they did change my schedule, because I got a cover for someone. So I got Monday off. I would have been working Monday straight after going somewhere Sunday, but someone saved me, they needed the Monday off. So I covered. Well, this game happens actually. I've been trying to get Arsenal tickets for a game next month, but it sold out within a day when I was in Australia. But sometimes people resell tickets through Arsenal through the website, so I'm just trying to I'm having it open on the side, just in case a seat pops up. If it does appear, it'd be like 100 quid probably. No, nothing. God damn it. This has got one ticket for end of October. Could be a goal coming up right now from Mr. Cam. Raider misses. Last time you worked 8-hour shift, probably 18 months ago. Oh, okay. I mean, I only get offered an extra time if there's things to do. It's like sometimes they expect a busy day, so like come in early, do overtime, or they'll say it's the end of the day, there's a lot to do. Can you stay an hour or two? So like yeah, to get an extra shift is all dependent on the day before or actually on the day. So like for us, the best way to earn money is to just work on your day off, just get an extra whole day's pay. And you can do half days as well. I might consider that. On your days up, you can do half day. You can work half day on your day off as overtime. That's actually pretty good. Come in 4 hours, go home. Maka, how you doing? Maka says, ooh, 0, 0, 0, hello. I don't know if that's Morse code or some sort of password. But yeah, next time you try and get someone's email, just type in ooh, oh, oh, hello. Maybe it'll work. You never know. Yeah, I did see that comment, but I don't think I do need to speak louder, because I've been vlogging all year, and no one's told me that, so I think maybe you had it on low volume. Because like I did Australia vlogs, and those got like hundreds of views, and no one ever said the sound is too quiet, so like I'm... There's a goal. Like people have said the streams are too quiet, and I do see that. Like this stream might be too quiet, but I don't think my vlogs have ever been too quiet. If anything, they've been my loudest videos. Actually, maybe not. Stupidity is probably my loudest videos. Just considering I shout in those. I don't really shout in public unless I'm at a sports game. Do I think Charles will be the last king? Monarchy will collapse? I don't think it will collapse, no. Obviously, it's not the same anymore because they don't run the country. They rule the country, sure, but the Prime Minister runs the country. But they still bring in a lot of money. Public support disappearing. Maybe it's decreasing, but it's still there. Like, we're still getting... Like me personally, I do have issues with the royal family. I like the Queen, I like Harry, and I don't have an issue with William either. But like some of them are a bit, a bit off. But they're still like they're bringing money just by existing. People come to the country for tourism, so yeah, I don't think it will be like, I don't think it will collapse. Maybe one day, but I don't think it will. I think there'll be at least, like, William will at least rule for a while. But yeah. 24.9. So I was reading the comments and I'd missed Brisbane Lions' first goal. My apologies. I had to go back and rewatch that. I was like, when did Brisbane score a goal? Oh. You're anti-Royal? Well, everyone has the right to their opinion. I'm not even a big fan of the Royals. Not really. I think there's definitely a lot of strange things about it, but again, Queen's never been an issue for me. Never. I can understand why, like, you know, obviously, like, I can understand why many parts of Asia, many parts of Africa, even some people in Australia, and also even like our neighbours in Ireland, I get why like they would hate England and the Queen, because obviously the British did a lot of things in the past. So I get why a lot of the world, you know, wouldn't care or wouldn't like her or the country. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to like, I was thinking, I was trying to say something, but then I forgot what I was going to say. We had Are You OK Day in Australia on Tuesday. What? Should you change your name to Warehouse McGee? But why? Chris Sport is try-hard fans. Dad is Scottish. Yeah, a lot of people in Scotland and Wales as well do not like the Queen either. I don't know about Northern Ireland. Sorry, I got a snack. I thought I'd have a quarter time snack. But what is it? You'll never know. It's off the screen. I'm going to have another one. This time you won't even see me. Also, like some of the comments on my personal channel kind of like frustrate me, you know. Like I made a video about National Cinema Day, right? And then Harrison commented, "Have you seen Beast?" Literally in the video, I said I watched Beast. It's in the intro. The movies that I mentioned 4 movies that I'm watching in the intro, and he's like, "Have you seen Beast?" I'm just like, I literally watch it in the video. And then, like, on my shoes video, unboxing new shoes, the same guy commented, "What size are you?" I literally set my size in the video, and it's 3 minutes. Then I got another video, there's a video about the, I think, AC Milan shirt. "How much was the shirt?" I literally said in the video how much it was, about 4 times. Those are the worst types of comments. Like, I hate those comments more than hate comments. Like, hate comments, yeah, sure, they might dislike you for whatever reason, but those comments are the worst. People that ask you something that's answered in the video, I'm just like, get out of here. You're just showing you didn't watch it. No seats popped up for the game. I'm trying to. No. Stop eating Maltesers. Do Maltesers come in these containers, huh? I would think not. I would think not. Also, I think you'd hear more of a crunch with Maltesers. I got buffering on the AFL stream. It's struggling to keep up with the live feed. I'm turning off the webcam when I eat because I don't know if it's part of it, but I have social anxiety, and part of it is I don't like when people watch me eat. Even at work, like I always take my break when it's most quiet, so I can just eat in peace. Main exception would be a partner, but like I do not have a partner. Speaking of partner, right? My mum is she's being very Asian. She's worried about me. She's like, "You're 27 and you've got no wife." I think she just wants grandkids. I think that's what it is. I don't think she even I don't think it's about me. I think she wants grandkids. I'm just like, I ain't got a woman, my friend. What do you want me to do? And then she's like, my friend knows this girl. She owns a business and she's a graduate. I'm just like, are you trying to arrange something for me? Because I'm not sure that's gonna work out. Popcorn chicken. KFC in England don't give out. Maybe they do. No, I don't think they do. Excuse me. What time is it in London? 11:33 a.m. I gotta leave for work. I gotta leave for work at 1:30. Stop being racist about my mum. It's not racist. It's a simple like stereotype. A lot of Asian people have arranged marriages in different cultures. It's not just like Asians, like also like Muslims. Obviously, a lot of Muslims are Asian as well, but like there's obviously like African Muslims and stuff. There's a lot of arranged marriage in that, but also like just in general like Asian culture, South Asian. I don't think it's the same in like North Asia, but like South Asia, Southeast Asia especially, and even like obviously Middle East as well. There's a lot of arranged marriages. So yeah, my mum had an arranged marriage. My auntie did. They both got divorced. Both ended badly. My grandparents were arranged. They had a bad marriage. So I look at that and I think, well, you're marrying strangers and it's not going well, and now you want me to do the same thing? No, go away, please. But yeah, it's like it's a very Asian thing to have arranged marriage. So that's why I said being very Asian. It's yeah. Koza! Chance for him. Great Mario done this. I don't think Mum would want that. She's very strongly religious Christian. Pretty sure. She'd be very adamant on thou shalt not kill. Out on the full. Out on the full. The fact that Melbourne have not been perfect, maybe at least give the Lions a little bit of a sniff. I still don't think they'll win, but you know, Melbourne have been missing quite a few shots. Been playing fairly well, they just haven't scored as many points as they probably could have. Get on Tinder. I haven't done well on Tinder. Been on Tinder a while. I haven't used it recently, but like, I think I got like 2 matches ever. One of them unmatched immediately. So you know, I've been using an app called Hinge. Right, Hinge is a different website, a different app. You get limited swipes per day. That's the one thing. Limited good swipes per day. Limited likes per day. You can dislike as much as you want. But it's designed for you to find the perfect person and delete the app. That's the whole point of that app. You find the one, then you delete it. Seems like a scam to me. I found no one. It asks for interest and it matches people based on your interest basically. And you can like add a voice note and yeah. It's funny, I got 1 match and I didn't not a match, sorry, I got 1 like. It tells you like who liked you. I didn't like back. the one like I got, I'm just like no. I should have just said yes, be like, yeah, screw it, let's go on a date. We are overdue a game that's not very good, aren't we? This might be that game. There are good bits to it, but definitely not as intense as any of the last 4 games. I say that, Freo wasn't tense until the second half, so... so this could still come alive. Whoever I marry, I hope she's one of those. What's the term? What's the term for someone who always looks good on camera? Photogenic, but that's like photos. I hope it's someone that likes being on video. You know, it'd be a shame if I was to be with someone who didn't like being in the vlogs. I'm just like, right. Imagine going on holiday with someone you're in a relationship with and don't want to be in the vlog. Hey guys, I'm going to this place with this person, but I can't show you who they are. There's an app called Thursday, which only works in London, New York. It only works on Thursdays, so you can't wait around. You have to move right away. You can go to for rest of your life and don't get anybody. That's very deep, mates. Go. Melbourne can breathe again. They weathered the 2 minutes of rainfall. I just want to read this comment from Mars McGee, guys. Mars McGee said this to me, right? Dating advice from Mars McGee 101. How desperate are you? Go ask white girls out. If they say no, accuse them of being racist. Mars McGee said this. I guarantee you within 10 attempts in London, one will agree to date you after being called racist. You underestimate London, mate. London is very wild. That would end up with me getting stabbed by a horse. Yes. That makes no sense, but London is... London's like a massive, wild wilderness of all sorts of people. And foxes. Foxes love walking around in London. At night, mainly. Hipwood, it is your chance. But no mask, I'm not doing that. Also, like, my preference is very varied. I've never had a racial preference, and that's not me trying to sound. I'm not trying to sound woke or inclusive, but it's just that there's plenty of women who are white who I found attractive. But there's plenty of women who are black I found attractive. And same with Asian as well. So, and both types of Asian. No, not just brown Asian. But also it's the other Asian. You don't see me in the club. I'm not even a big fan of clubbing. Pubs are good. Clubs are just, you know, it depends who you're with, really. There was one night I went with like 3 mates from college. It was a great night. We didn't get anyone, but we had a great time partying. I got home at like 6 a.m. This was years ago. I think 2013. Oh, damn. So I was in college 9 years ago. What's that? Yeah. It's funny, Marsh, you sound like my mum. My mum said the same thing. Where are you expected to find this girl? You think she's going to look for you? You said exactly what she said. Except about not going to the... She doesn't like nightclubs, so she wouldn't tell me to go there. My mum is very strict. It was like, no alcohol. Even though the Bible says you can drink wine. But no alcohol. Behind. Even with pork, she's like she eats pork sometimes, but she's like, you shouldn't really eat it. Excuse me. Have I seen the movie Gran Torino? Hello, Seth Rev. How you doing? You've been subscribed for a few years. Hope I'm doing well. Keep up the hard work. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks. Excuse me! At this rate, I need a damn tissue. Have I seen the movie Gran Torino? I have not. But I did add it to my movie list when you mentioned it last week. Davidoff 316. The score is 31-16. Man ran too far. I've seen that twice in 2 weeks now. Just under 8 minutes to go. Sorry, I just got distracted a bit. There was a bombing in Manchester in 1992, and someone just got arrested today, yesterday. I'm just like, what? I opened my phone, I'm just like, what? Excuse me? I thought they caught... Oh, I don't know. Zorko and Spargo going at it. Granted, an excellent film, absolutely filled with racist terms for everyone. It offends a lot of people with different races, and dialogue is accurate to real life friendships. Well, I need to watch it, that's for sure. Is that the bombing caught on video? I don't know, I think you might be referring to the one a few years ago at the concert, outside the concert hall, Ariana Grande. And I think that one, I mean, they know who it was. But like 992, that's what, that was IRA, I think. I don't know if that's the one, I don't know if that was caught on video. But yeah, in connection with that, someone got arrested yesterday. And it happened 992, that's why I'm a little bit like, oh. I thought they caught everyone. I thought, yeah. Oh, it's 1996. But yeah, it's in the 90s. Very low scoring AFL game, yeah. Greater Manchester Police have arrested a man over the 1996 IRA bombing in Manchester City Centre. The suspect was detained at Birmingham Airport last night on terrorism offences. Right. Oh, okay. It's pretty extraordinary. Until now, the only people arrested over the bombing were a Manchester Evening News journalist and a detective accused of linking the name of the suspect. What? Excuse me? Oh, that's crazy. Brisbane are going to struggle, I think, second half. Although you never know. Remember when people accused Jeremy Clarkson saying there's a slope on the bridge? For what slope? Then you watch that movie, you know. Okay. Even I don't know what you're referring to by that slope. But I do love Jeremy Clarkson. Oh yeah, there's a new Grand Tour episode out. I need to watch that. I think it's a Swedish one or Norwegian. A Scandinavian one. I need to go to Scandinavia. I want to go to see the Northern Lights in Norway. Could be another Melbourne goal here. Hello, Doctor's Lover. How you doing? Force and the Queen. Yeah, it was a big surprise that she's gone. Rest in peace. I've answered this question like 5 times already this stream. I expect a few more later on. Terrifying footage images of... Oh, okay. Was that a recent video? Or was that up for a few years? Oh, for God's sake. I saw a website last week and it said why did it take a score review to work out that was out on the fall? Did I solve the passport problem? Yes! I got it 2 days after my visa appointment. Visa approved, and I got a passport back. So I can go to Europe on Sunday. It's beautiful. I emailed everyone. I emailed the UK government. I emailed the delivery company. I emailed the embassy. I emailed... I made a call to the embassy. I did everything possible. But it was fine in the end anyway. did it within a day, and then delivered it within a day. I even asked about an emergency passport, and they said no, you can only do that when you're abroad and you gotta get home. So if you're abroad, lose your passport, you can apply for emergency to come home, but you can't do it to actually go abroad. Which makes sense, I guess. You got to get passport stamped and everything, even in Europe. You know, from the end of next year, we've got to pay for a visa to go to like Germany, Italy, whatever, because we left the EU. So we don't have to get a visa to go to Europe, for most of Europe, but soon we'll have to. I think it worked like an Acer. I think it'll be like pay this fee. You have this authorization for this period of time. I think that's what it is. My Australian visa expires on April Fool's Day. Maybe I should fly in February. No, I'm kidding. I want to go to the US next year. I can't afford both. Should have swum to France and called them. Anyway, I saw a website a few days ago, and it said, for £20, you can write a will, no matter how old you are. So I inquired on the website, and now they keep calling me. And when I pick up, they hang up. I'm just like, what do you want me? Do you want my service, customer service, or not? So it doesn't make any sense. Do you want me or not? I'm kind of hoping the halftime break is shorter than usual, just so I can watch the whole game. Because at the moment it's not looking good. In exactly an hour and a half, I have to leave for work. Pick it, go. I mean, that's great, but it also delays the clock. 16 seconds to go. $28 points. The Lions in a great third quarter. Or it's all over. That's my alarm. It is now midday in England. Melbourne are 10-1 when Pickett has kicked multiple goals in 2022. What's the game they lost? That's what I'm curious about. Go for the Lions. On the siren. 44-22. There you go. And that is half time. I will see you for the second half. See you then. I am here. We are ready. We are ready to go. Yeah, there we go. Right. There's a lion's cap in the pic, so I thought I'd even it out. And I can't be asked to wear it. When I put a hat on and I put headphones on top of it and I stream, I get a headache. You got banned from Cardi's stream. Oh. Hipwood, get the muck. They timed you out. Isn't timeout just like 3 minutes or something? That's not a full ban, is it? 300 seconds, I think it was. That's not 3 minutes. That's more than that. It's 5 minutes. Hipwood, go! I'm sure Cat's somewhere in that Melbourne cheer squad. Why is there a guy in a high-vis jacket in the middle? It looks like he just got clocked off at his job and just started, being in the crowd. Sup? What's up is the sky. The sky is definitely up. Actually, but give me a second. I'm still here. I need to turn my charger on. Got to make sure my phone is charged before I go to work. One as moderator is timed you out. Oh, I see. Advantage Lions. Go on then. Nah. Considering the way the game's gone. It's only 16 points, you know. Another Lions goal could be quite interesting. I say this, the D's are on the attack. Melbourne messed up their attack completely. That would have been a guaranteed goal, I think. Go for Cameron. Go for Cameron. Well, I did say another Lions goal would make it interesting. It is now 10 points. This could still be interesting, guys. I didn't think Melbourne's missed chances in the first would come back to haunt them, but it just might. How good is Pickett? Yeah, he's incredible. See what Melbourne can do here. Oh, that's 12:30. I said, well, let's see what Melbourne can do here. They give the ball away. That's what they can do. Why does it feel like the D's are better away than home recently? Based on results, that seems to be the case. If the Lions can get the next goal, that'd be pretty damn huge. Pretty damn huge. $13 to go in the third. Still hangs in the balance this game. Wow. That Petrarca kick was crazy. It stayed on the field for a start. Just kicked the ball and at the wrong area. Today is Friday, right? Yeah, it is. It doesn't feel like Friday. I don't know why. Melbourne missing and missing and missing and missing and missing. When was the last Melbourne goal? It's been a little while. Hip wood mark. This could be 5 points if he gets this. Oh boy. It would go. 5 points. Oh, we're looking... It's looking like we might have another good game. This final series is... Every game, no matter how one-sided it might look at one point, it always gets back to being a good game. This final series is something special about it. There's magic in the air, my friends. This game and the Frio game, my word. Looked like bad games in the first half, but they come alive. Who am I going for? Well, Hawthorn, but we're not in it. So, yeah, I like both teams. So, whoever wins, I don't mind. Miss for the D's again. 10 behinds now, and that doesn't even include the out on the falls that they've had. To not go to work, I have to go to work. I don't want to get in trouble. It's my job, unfortunately. What we need is less stoppages. Less stoppages, and it's more likely I can watch the whole game. Also, it's important to remember that this game did start late. That's put it in even more jeopardy. He went for the eye. We all saw that, right? He went for the eye. We can't be doing that. Come on now. We're better than this. Andrews. Well played. Even if the Lions made the grand final, he won't be playing. 3 week suspension for that. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it'll be something serious. He definitely went for him. Whether he connected or not, intent was there. Can't be doing that. And he's been caught in 4K. So, I don't know. I'm watching in 1080p, but I assume they have 4K cameras. Or do they not? I don't know. I think they still upload the highlights in 720. But he got caught is the point. When was the last Melbourne goal? I'm genuinely curious. It was in the first half, wasn't it? And we like passed the ball around for 8 minutes, and then I can watch the last quarter. Yeah, it was the first half time. Just giving the ball straight back to the Lions, as you do. They're doing what the Lions did last week against Richmond. The Lions won that game as well. Even if the D's win tonight, you find it hard for them to beat the Cats. Yeah, looking at it more, obviously the Cats got through their first finals game, which is huge for them. I think they'll fancy their chances against either team. Go! Lions! 5 points! 5:46 to go. Sorry, 5 points? It's 1 point, sorry. My mind got messed up. 1 point. 5:46 to go. In 45 minutes time, I have to leave for work. So in 42 minutes time, I'll be ending the stream. So if the game's not over by then, I'm sorry. Did OBS disconnect? I have to go to work. In 45 minutes time, I have to leave to get my train. So in 42 minutes time, the stream will end. So if the game's not over by then, I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna work. I can't just not go to work. Unfortunately, that's not how life works. Time in front. 84-86 Melbourne. 0 for the Lions. Absolutely mad. It was like 3-0 last week. No, it's not. Draw. 47-47. Mark. Well, knowing Melbourne, how they've been doing this quarter, they probably missed this one. Let's play bingo. I say hit post. They hit the post. Ah, it's in. Okay. It's a big goal as well. Big, big goal. Oh, here we go. I think they might have woken up, which is not good news for the Lions. But now it's 2 goals. Just under 2 minutes left in the third. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this game, you know. I definitely have to get that train to work before this game ends. That's going to be frustrating. This game has livened up a lot in this third. The Premiership quarter has not disappointed one bit. Wasn't it like 31-16 in a quarter, half time? No, that was quarter. What was the score at half time? No, it was 44-22. Yeah, it was 44-22. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, 31-16 was quarter time. Right, can the Lions get a goal back? 30 seconds left. Yes, they can. It's just a goal. 25 seconds. Enough time for another, maybe. Who knows? I mean, it is possible, so we'll see who wins the hit out. We get flashbacks of last year when Melbourne would score goals just straight from the hit out. What did I just see? That was the best player of the game. That was the best player of the game. They played on and they got a goal right on the siren. That was incredible from the Lions right there. That was incredible. Let me rewatch that. I was mesmerized by that. "17 seconds left. I'm watching from here. It was just perfect. There was like 60s players back. They still managed to. It was a great tackle, advantage played, great finish, right on the siren. Incredible. Incredible. Be right back. Well, I'm still here actually, but need to get ready for work. I am still here, if you're curious. Right, let me mute. I'll be right back, Alright then. Well, it looks like I'm going to miss the end of the game. So that's what I'm kind of hoping. We'll see. Free kick Brisbane. Oh boy. Brisbane have not been in front at all. Melbourne have been in front for 90 minutes. Now here's a chance. Even with a point, they'll be ahead. And they should be ahead, I think. They've got to be, right? Goal. They're a goal ahead. Oh boy. Oh boy, wowee. Cameron's talking those tactics. Point is a point. Might count towards the end. That could have been a great goal there. Behind again. That was very close. Very close. No, I can't be late for work. The trains will be half an hour. If I miss my train, I have to wait half an hour, and then I'm screwed. So I have to, unfortunately, cut the stream short with probably 5 minutes left. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, what a goal! What a goal, Brayshaw! That was incredible, that. The movement on that kick. Taxi. You want me to take a taxi to work? Who do you think I am? How much did a taxi cost anyway? Acting like taxis are cheap. Apparently costs about £10. Grand Theft Auto, my way to work. Who do you think I am? Do you know I want to travel the world, mate? Do you know how hard that is with a criminal record? You got to keep yourself clean if you want to do that sort of stuff. Potential Lions goal here. We'll see how long left in the game is after 15 minutes. Then I'll make my decision. I've got to change my top as well. that won't take long, but yeah. McCarthy misses. 3 points. Good tackle. Oh. It's bloody pinball in the 50. Melbourne can't get the goal. Right. I have changed. Wait a minute, I've punched up my birthday. Ah! Why are there so many receipts here? My phone's on the floor. I switched to computer I'm watching this game on. so I can turn this one off. Alright. I gotta get to work in like 15 minutes. That's why I'm turning one computer off. Alright, that's turning off. Probably make a difference to stream audio as well, considering it's so loud, the other one. Let me get the chat up as well, because that was the screen that I was watching, that had the chat on. "11:37 on the clock. This isn't ending in 15 minutes, is it? God's sake. Bailey's taking it. This might be better. I got a chat right next to the game now. I think James is a bit nervous at the moment. Bailey goal. 9-point lead. Still after quarter left. I think Geelong might be in the grand final, you know. I don't think the Lions will beat Geelong next week. I'm just putting it out there. Imagine we get a Lions Dockers grand final. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? I love how Venom said no Victorian teams in the grand final, but technically, the Lions have Victorian roots. Oh, my phone's on the floor. I'm just like, where's my phone? Ah! Need to check that my train's on time. Yeah, train is on time, on schedule. It's so intriguing. No matter what, Victorians can't make grand final. Unless Freo do something. South Melbourne versus Fitzroy final. I still remember, like, I watched when I went to the Sydney North Melbourne game at Marvel. When they started chanting North Melbourne, a Sydney fan next to me started shouting South Melbourne. That's the funniest thing. Let me, this game is incredible. Absolutely brilliant. Bloody hell, where's this link? Oh, no mark for the Ds. The ball just isn't falling in the right place for them, you know. It's kind of crazy, my friends. Little things matter, says the commentator. No comment. Oh! What a mark! What a mark for Cameron! Hipwood to Cameron. It's not an easy angle to score from, though. Charlie Cameron. 14 points. Let me put my work uniform on, because otherwise that would delay me. Why is my ID on the floor? What's going on? For God's sake. Ugh. The Lions might do it, guys. They've got a good chance now. The D's may need a miracle. I currently cannot hear the game, but I can see it. And the replays are still going. That is good to know. word. Score review? What's this about score review? It's a score review? My headphones all tangled. Hello there. I'm holding this like I'm shot because I'm hiding the logo of the company I work for. Umpire's cool. It's umpire's cool. .20 Brisbane victory. It's looking like. Let me rewatch this because I kind of missed it when What a goal from Bailey. I was changing my work uniform and I missed that. So that's why I came back and I saw score review. I'm just like, what? For a second I thought they were reviewing Charlie Cameron's goal. I'm just like, that was ages ago, mate. Come on. Pickett is the post. Oh my days. 4 minutes 22 to get 3 goals. And more than that actually, they need a point on top of that just to get level. Go on, Melbourne. Damn it, this is another 30 seconds. I am now in the territory of having to run for my train. The game should have been done by now. Go Melbourne. God's sake! My train's in 11 minutes! 10 minutes! They were 20 down a minute ago, and they got scored twice in 2 minutes, as the commentator just said. Let me get my bag ready. Let me just continue to wait. Okay, now it just feels very uncomfortable to sit down. Let's just continue to. I need to run for my train ASAP. If it goes extra time, I'm not watching, mate. If it goes extra time, I'm done. I need to go to work, bruv. Hey, at this point, if there's a goal, it wastes another 30 seconds. So keep the ball in play. Just on the field. No throw-ins. Let's keep it on the field. Gone. He looks like, what do you call it? 50 meters, Brisbane 1. 50 meters. He looks like Laserbeam. Anyone else? No? YouTuber, Australian YouTuber with Laserbeam. Right, I'm not staying till the end. If he gets this goal, if he doesn't do the impossible miss, I'm out. The stream's over. I'm sorry. I got to get to work. But I'll consider the game over if this goes in. I gotta wait like 20 seconds for the stream to update as well. God's sake. Go, Lions. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stream done.